Andrew Huberman has made a name for himself by translating neuroscience and physiology into practical, step-by-step protocols for improving sleep, focus, performance, and overall health, while presenting himself as a precise, science-driven guide to optimizing the human body and mind. Andrew Huberman discloses testosterone use in January 2026 on the Huberman Lab podcast during an episode with great bodybuilder Dorian Yates. In that conversation, he stated he had been on testosterone replacement therapy since about age 45, about 5 years, and described his dose as approximately 125 milligrams per week, calling it a lower dose within a therapeutic range. A dose of about 125 milligrams per week falls squarely within the typical clinical range for testosterone replacement therapy, which is commonly prescribed at roughly 100 to 150 milligrams per week. It is best described as standard, mid-range therapeutic dose, not a minimal or negligible one. In this video, I want to share why this matters to me, a 60-year-old man trying to improve my health, and why I think it should matter to you too. I asked my doctor about TRT, and she told me I don't have symptoms that justify it. In my case, it would add risk, especially given my health profile, and could lead to long-term dependence to maintain testosterone levels. When someone shares detailed protocols and presents their own fitness as an example, people naturally assume those results come from those protocols. But if there's a pharmaceutical layer that isn't clearly included, that changes the equation. That's a problem because it makes it look like the results are coming from lifestyle alone when they're not. For a man like Andrew Huberman, TRT can provide a more stable hormonal baseline that supports higher energy, faster recovery, improved body composition, and sustained motivation. There are also real risk and trade-offs with TRT use, and we're going to address those. But this is a reminder that we should not assume health and fitness influencers are showing the full picture, and that the results we see may not come from the methods being presented alone. We should also be very careful about comparison. What you see online is not a baseline. It's a constructed moment. Lighting, angles, timing, a workout pump, and sometimes dehydration all make physiques look more defined. And in some cases, there may also be pharmaceutical support. If you took away the lighting, the timing, and in some cases the drugs, many of these people would look a lot more like you and me on a normal Tuesday. Huberman often talks about health and longevity, but TRT is not a neutral intervention, especially for men our age. It comes with real trade-offs. It can thicken the blood and increase the risk of clots and cardiovascular strain. It shuts down your body's natural testosterone production, often leading to long-term dependence. It may impact heart health and cholesterol. It requires ongoing medical monitoring. And for many men, it becomes something that is very difficult to come off. I'm not saying don't trust anyone. I'm saying understand what you're looking at. Because if you're comparing yourself to something that isn't real, you're going to think you're failing when you're not. You don't have to be perfect. If you're moving in the right direction, you're not failing. you're doing it right. I'm 60 years old. I'm trying to get healthier, just like a lot of you. And on this channel, I'm going to show you the full picture, even when it doesn't look impressive.